I am so bored. My life is boring. Couple of very common expressions we are all used to, right? And we keep using this term pretty often when someone inquires about our well being. And I'm no exception to that. I have been using this expression pretty often for a long time now. One of my good friends recently called me up and asked me, "Hey, how is it going with you? How is life treating you?" And I said, it's okay. My life is okay. Nothing interesting, nothing great happening. It's the same old routine stuff. I'm actually pretty bored with my life. Life is boring. So his response to my expression was pretty unique and helped me look at boredom from a very different perspective. It did change my outlook towards boredom. He said, "Hey, then that means you're really doing great." I said, "What do you mean?" Yeah, if you are bored and if your life is boring, that means there is nothing wrong with you or nothing wrong around you. So life must be wonderful. Come to think of it, especially having endured pandemic times and the negative impact, the sadness that came with it, and we are continuing to endure these pandemic times and the uncertainty that comes with it. When someone says, or when you feel that your life is normal, your life is boring, that means it's a great answer. I think it's not a bad place to be in, don't you think so? And how difficult it is to change the so called boring life to make it more interesting and exciting. It's in your hands. You can do that in a jiffy, right? By bringing in some very buzz moments that I've talked about in my previous videos, and by doing something that you really love, you can change your boring life to something interesting. And recently, I also chanced upon a video that talked about the research that neuroscience has done on boredom. According to this study, when you're bored, your brain is at its busiest. And in these times, when you're bored, your brain can come up with some really, great solutions to some of the nagging problems you have been having, which means that you could be at your creative best when you're bored. Boredom can lead to brilliance. Not bad, right? So the next time someone calls you and asks you, "Hey, how is it going with you?" instead of saying, "I'm bored," pause and send a silent prayer of gratitude to the universe because your life is great, and answer that, "Hey, my life is good. I'm doing great." Thank you.